on a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas. The roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. 2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Wilson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The Texans are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because, let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. They go play action now. Wilson. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at their own 18. Willis will look to throw on 1st down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. So Charles already down 7-0 early. They opt to take a shot there on the first play of scrimmage, but that plan backfires.
That feels a little bit like last week's loss lingering into this game, doesn't it? You know, you're down 7 already. You lost last week. It's almost like they were trying to get it all back in one shot, trying to take a big chunk play right out of the game.
Now Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here. No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On first down, Willis. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Again, it's Willis to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Third down, it's Willis. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And on 4th down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it, because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. So they go play action with Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 37 yards. And the Texans take a 3-touchdown lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Well, this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10, Willis.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Again to throw, Willis on 2nd down.
That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. But he's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
Right back to the air with Willis.
Escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 30. 10. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it is 28-0.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, we just saw something you don't ordinarily see, and that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick 6 on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield.
Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game.
Picked off by Fabian Moreau.
And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I saw the pressure coming out, and that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
10 more there and another 1st down. We are in for a good one as we're through 1. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and goal, Wilson. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Play action. Now Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Texans are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Willis on 1st and 10. That would complete downfield to Thomas. And it's a Titans touchdown. Michael Thomas, 60 yards. And the Titans are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now they send a man in motion right. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now Wilson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Here's Wilson to throw. Flushed out, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Russell Wilson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Play action. Here's Willis. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Titans are able to claw one back. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Now it's Wilson. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you?
He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Willis on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again to throw, Willis on 2nd down. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack. Now back to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Willis now off play action. He'll let this go for the end zone. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Play action. It's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. It's Wilson.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here's Willis, third and long.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. They get a big amount back. 18 yards, but they'll still look at a fourth down now.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
Now Willis on fourth down.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Again, Willis to throw. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with a short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
There's several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Titans are back within a score. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
42, Texans, 35.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now Wilson on first down.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Titans.
Chigakonkwo, 37 yards. And the Titans take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that will tie our game here in the third. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Wilson going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 40. From the shotgun, Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Wilson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Russell Wilson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans have moved out in front.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Willis from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up the touchdown their last time out. But the last one, man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. This will be fielded at the 17. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. Well, baseball folks, Charles, they like to talk about the 3 true outcomes, a strikeout, a walk, or a home run. But for this quarterback, it's been the 2 true outcomes here. He's got 4 touchdown passes, but now a 3rd interception.
And it pains you to think that you have to try and tell him to rein it in. But at the same time, you can't just chuck it up there and hope for the best. And old-school football coaches will tell you there's 3 true outcomes throwing the ball, and 2 of them are bad.
Hands it off out of the gun.
Room here to run. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
On 1st down, Willis.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, that's complete. It's Collins. That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. 3 quarters in the books. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They find some open field here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They go play action with Wilson.
Got a man. It's Collins complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Titans' 28-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line. Throwing is Wilson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Wilson. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Touchdown, Texans! From 3 yards out.
And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking long for Thomas.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Willis out of the gun.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line.
Willis will look to pass again here.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Well, they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now on 2nd and 13.
Willis.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Willis with another keeper.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Malik Willis,
25 yards.
And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Play action. Now Wilson. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Now Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Now Willis.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Willis to throw.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. 2 running plays go backwards, so what's the call on 3rd and 13 now?
Here's Willis.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Blankenship's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. It's Roger McCreary with a pick, and the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession.